Richard, Rich. Hi, Luisa. I'm sorry. I was having a little lunch, but now I'm here. Oh, Rich, don't come back to do this. I'm sorry. Okay, let's do it. Today, I'm going to interview to the most important and recognized man of that era. Who is? Who is? He is Isaac Newton. Oh my God, really? Yes, it's true. Isaac, come here. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Isaac, and today, Rich and me are going to tell you why the Industrial Revolution happened. That's right. So I think I will go. Good luck. Bye, Luisa. Thank you for coming. Bye, guys. Now, please, Isaac, tell me about the political liberalism. Okay, Britain also had the right political background for free market capitalism, the system of parliamentary government that followed the Glorious Revolution of 1688 provided the background for stable investment and for a basis of taxation favorable to economic expansion. By the 18th century, the British Parliament had won much greater independence from its monarchs than any other European great power. Liberal practices and values developed accordingly, notably a modest role for the state in economic activity that proved significant for growth. Parliament passed the laws and controlled expenditure. This helped to ensure political stability and that encouraged the pursuit of scientific breakthroughs as people set up businesses and sought to make profit. France, by contrast, was home to some of the finest scientific minds, but had an absolute monarchy with wielded great control over economic and political life. In Britain, people believed that through industrial production they could create untold wealth, and the government believed that it was its responsibility to make this happen. Oh, it's true, but can you tell me about the naval power? Sure, political stability was underpinned by Britain's growing status as a world power. By 1815, Britain was the most powerful empire in the world. In the period before and after, no other major European state avoided invasion and damage and disruption it brought. The trade of the empire was the source of the funding for the Industrial Revolution, and Britain's navy played a vital role in nurturing it. Much of the government revenue was spent on building up the Royal Navy to protect and encourage private traders. Goods were traded not only from the West Indies, but tobacco from North America, spices from India, and tea from China. Naval power and imperial possession enabled Britain to dominate transoceanic trade and to profit accordingly. Entrepreneurship was at the heart of economic success in the colonies. Merchants could invest money and take profit as they wanted, with very little government intervention. There was a considerable human cost to this free trade, however, which enabled landowners to buy a huge number of slaves transported from Africa. They were treated as a natural resource to be used and exploited in the quest for maximum profit. But the Industrial Revolution and the huge wealth it created was unstoppable. A revolution started in Britain and, powered by coal, changed the world forever. Britain's significance for world history rests on the three elements: the Industrial Revolution, along with the imperial power and the development of political liberties which helped bring it about. Oh, Isaac, but what did intellectual climate happen. Oh, rich! Newcomen and other inventors benefited from the intellectual climate. Britain was characterized by the free expression of new ideas. Over the previous 100 years, a cascade of scientific breakthroughs had swept across the country. Sir Isaac Newton, it's me. I was able to explain the force of gravity for the first time. Robert Paul showed that air and gas had physical properties. There was a prolific exchange of scientific and technological ideas, and Britain, unlike many European countries, did not suffer censorship by church or state. It was the age of reason. The established Christian view of a world created by God was being challenged by one which conformed to the scientifically proven principles of nature. Isaac, please, now tell me about the agricultural changes. Okay, Rich. There was an enclosure, the abolishment of the old system of communal farming and its replacement with family farms. Supposedly everyone had the same share of land as before, but the smallest farmers didn't have enough to survive as an independent farm and they went out of business and went looking for work. Took place 16th century to about 1820. There was a four-file crop rotation, wheat, turnips, barley, clover or alfalfa. There were new scientific approaches to farming. One of the pioneer scientific investigators of agriculture was an Englishman named Jethro Tull with his seed drill. Oh, thank you, Isaac. But can you remind me about the transportation technology? Of course, which improved roads built in large numbers from 1750 to 1815, about 1,000 miles. Mm, Reduced transportation cost from 20 to 13%. The Duke of Bridgewater's canal started in 1759 but had to cross a river valley. The Duke of Bridgewater built bridges to transport boats as well as a system of locks to facilitate their travel through the canal waterways, of which he was called the father. Locomotives tried in coal mines first, but were generally too heavy for existing tracks used by horse-drawn cars. In 1825, Stockton and Darlington Railroad were first common carrier to use locomotives. Finally, Zach, can you tell me about the factory system? Well, the first big industry was cotton textile factories, though other kinds of factory developed as well. Machines had been used some by workers who did piecework at home with spinning wheels and hand looms. What brought the workers together into a factory was the invention of a machine for spinning that could spin more than one thread at a time, and then the application of water power first to spinning and then to weaving. From 1764 to 1770, James Hargreaves invented the spinning jenny, and in 1769, Roger Arkwright invented the water frame. With these technologies, the industry took off. By 1833, 237,000 people were employed in cotton textile factories in England. This was a whole new way of life. 46% of workers were women, 15% children under the age of 13. Wives were barely enough for a family to survive if all members over the age of 8 worked. In some areas, one half to three-quarters of workers' families live in a single room with no plumbing, dump their transport into the street or gutter. Reform laws started in 1833. Factory Act of 1833 forbade employment of children under 9, unlimited hours for children to 9 hours a day for children 9 to 13, and 12 hours a day for children 13 to 18. Chartist movement fought unsuccessfully for political change, but conditions gradually improved. Oh, thank you, Isaac. You're welcome, Rich. Luisa is going to be proud of me. Okay, my dear public, for today, that is all. Thank you for seeing. Bye. Until the next. Bye bye. Bye bye. Thank you.